We want to facilitate the building process of building strong, close-knit communities, but we can also incentivize the operational phase of it. If you do car sharing, there is good behavior, there is bad behavior. Quality of the built environment should go up while the costs go down to make it inclusive and affordable for everybody to take part. But there's always operational cost in the upkeep of shared mobility or shared gardens or shared collective space. So then you strongly depend on the behavior of people. How do you use this space? How do you use the car? Because if there's lots of maintenance, there will be lots of maintenance cost. So if we can, let's say, train individuals or can expect good behavior from community members, it will reduce maintenance cost. But what can you give in return for good behavior? It's not something obvious. So we started imagining a commune IT, which is a token in the community that can be traded. Good behavior is rewarded. And there's a time bank. The energy trading is tokenized. Maybe good behavior could be tokenized. But already at the moment of thinking through this tokenization, what might be the dark side of just this? Does it enhance good behavior, or does it actually enhance like capitalist behavior, that you only perform good behavior in return for a few tokens? So that's where we started acknowledging the aspect of, okay, we can incentivize good behavior, but does it eventually distance us from the goal we want to achieve?
So the dilemma of social versus economic benefits deals with the way that people are rewarded, or with the motivation that people have to participate in a particular system. So you could optimize a system for economic benefits, right? And then that would work in a situation where people are very much interested in reaping economic rewards. That could be a profit because they sell energy directly to the market. It could also be in an internal exchange, that if I contribute a number of hours of voluntary work, I get actually a reward in terms of points or credits that I can spend on another resource. On the other hand, you could also optimize a system or organize it that people get rewarded socially. To be rewarded by the community for their contributions to a community. One example we found in our literature study is that if you look at energy communities, then there are a lot of people who are motivated to participate in them from an economic perspective, right? They want to save money by having their own energy, or they want to sell the energy that they have as a surplus to the market. However, we also found people who approach energy differently. For them, energy was more like an apple tree that they would have in the back of their garden. And when it's September and you have a gazillion of apples, right, you don't want to sell each apple to the market. You give a bucket of apples to your neighbors or to your parents or to your friends for free. And in return, they maybe bake you an apple pie or something like that. So those are two very different ways that you could organize your resources. You could do it in a more social way, like the apple pie example, or you could do it on a very market and economic based way. So social versus economic is about how do you value the resources in your system, from which perspective.